Hello, what's up? How you guys doing, man? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Hope you guys are good. Congratulations, we made it to Saturn in Pisces, and we just had the full moon. We are going to be feeling the effects for about 3 days before and after. For me personally, it was intense. It was an intense period of time, but we made it. We're here, we're together, we're healthy, we're happy, and we survived, right? So, just quick download that I got before we get into the reading. So it was a download. I was like just pulling some cards yesterday, and so I was picking up on this energy, man, where it was this. I don't know if you guys know what survivor's guilt is. So if you don't know, survivor's guilt is basically making it out of a difficult situation and feeling guilty for making it out, right? You survived and now you feel guilty because you made it. Almost very similar to imposter syndrome, but a little different. The main message I was getting was somebody's made it out of a very toxic situation or is making it out of a karmic situation. And it's almost like looking back over the course of all the relationships that you made it out of, it almost is feeling guilty because it looks like you're using them as stepping stones. But realistically, it's just helping us grow and get to where we want to go in our lives, right? That's really the only download that was coming through for me with survivor's guilt. So that may resonate, may not resonate. But we're just going to do the reading. If you do want to book a personal reading, everything is in the description. I did just officially launch my Patreon 2 days ago. Relaunched it, I restructured it. So we're just going to be doing one tier. It's $8 per month. And you're going to get access to, well, I just started putting the videos up, and you're going to get access to the extendeds, right? So I'm going to do these videos. I'm going to do an extended afterwards, post those on Patreon. And if I decide to do anything extra, I'll post those on Patreon as well. But that's only if I feel guided to. So right now it's going to be about, if I can keep the regular schedule going, it would be about 3 videos a week, something like that. So yeah, if you guys want to do that, that'd be cool. It's going to be in the description. If not, it's all good. It's just a really good way to support the channel, all that good stuff, and I would appreciate it. But again, it is not expected. I love you for supporting any way you do. Yeah, if you want to hear my song I just released about a month ago, also in the description, called The Magician. Otherwise, yeah, man, by the way, I will never contact you for a reading in any way, shape, or form. Only way you can book a reading with me is by sending me an email or DMing me on Instagram. That's the only way. I will never contact you. Let's go ahead and hop into it, man. We're going to be using the Mystical Cats Tarot. I used it in the Patreon video last reading and for the last Patreon video, and I just kind of was like, I missed using the deck, and I've been using the Sorcerer's Tarot for so long. I wanted to use something new. So let's take a deep breath, say a prayer, and hop to the reading. Pray to God, Spirit, my guides, my angels, and my ancestors to help myself, the collective, and anybody watching to see the clearest messages for the highest good of all involved in our love, life, and relationships, for anything we need to see, hear, and know for a timeless reading. All right. Let's see what comes out. Okay, we already got some cards. We got a little bit of a stack. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the sun. Okay, I know the sun can be looked at as like beautiful new beginnings, all kinds of new things coming in, all that kind of stuff. But to me, lately, I've been seeing the sun as clarity, right? Sorry, this is kind of sticking out a little weird today, that's why. I just see it as some kind of clarity coming into a situation, right? The short message we had today was sorry, my eyes kind of like a little bit weird today. But there was this message of essentially somebody seeing the snakes and the fakes and all that kind of stuff, and just noticing how people have been causing issues in their lives, in their relationships, in their connections. This could be you or somebody you are connected to. But you know what I mean, man? When we get into these kind of divine connections, if you're in a divine connection, if you have been in a divine connection, you tend to notice that it triggers a lot of different people. There's like exes that try to sabotage things, and friends that give bad advice and all that kind of stuff. That's the kind of energy I'm seeing being recognized. Not that that energy is even having any effect, but it's that either you or somebody you're dealing with is now seeing that. They're seeing the fact that those things need to come to an end, and that may very well be where the survivor's guilt is coming from, right? If this is you realizing these kinds of things, having this truth revealed to you, the light shining in the dark places of your life, and now seeing just who was really in your corner and who wasn't, this is essentially you just kind of almost feeling guilty for wanting to walk away, which is also kind of another message I was getting. It's this energy of feeling guilty for wanting to leave a situation, right? And if this is something where you've been with these people for who knows how long, if it's family or friends, I mean, that could be for years, man. Be for a really long time. But if it's something where it's like even a committed relationship and you don't feel like you need to be in it anymore, not that you don't want to be in it, or it's just unhealthy and toxic and it's not making anybody happy, then wanting to get out of that you can feel guilty because, well, I mean, on one hand, it's like, that was the other message too, was it's like feeling guilty for hurting another person, even though it was a result of what somebody had did prior, right? So let's say somebody was treating you poorly, they were being very toxic and not treating you very well, and you decided to pull your energy back and all that kind of stuff, and it still hurt this person's feelings, still feeling guilty for that, even though you did it to protect yourself or to just set better boundaries. That's the kind of energy that's coming through, okay? So we got some stacks. We got 2 stacks. We're going to go through these. All right, we have Queen of Cups, which is Sea Queen. We have the Sky Kitten reversed, which is, I believe, the Page of Swords. And then we have Good Kitty reversed, which is Justice. So that's exactly what I'm seeing. I feel like that's what I'm saying, man. There has been some kind of emotional manipulation, dude. And I don't necessarily feel like this is you doing this. I don't even know if this is somebody around you doing this to you. I feel like this is just people that may have been surrounding this connection that have been doing this kinds of stuff. Just very emotionally manipulative people to try to keep somebody stuck, right? This is like really petty energy. Like, this is like Page of Swords reversed. This is not only watching from a distance, but doing so with malintent, right? This is not somebody who knows how to bring justice into their own life. This is somebody who is really caught up in their emotions. The only thing I feel like is a positive takeaway from this is that the Queen of Cups is in the upright, right? This is somebody who has essentially decided to kind of focus on themselves, reflect on their lives, use their intuitive abilities to take notice of this kind of energy, right? And a lot of the times it's not always easy to tell, because it's when we love people so much, it's really easy to look past, I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily say they're flaws, but things that may be of this nature, right? So let's say somebody likes to compliment you, but they make a backhanded compliment. I've had that happen too, where people will say nice things, but it's backhanded, where you know there's like a weird energy behind it, whether that comes from jealousy or envy or wherever it comes from. This is the kind of energy I feel like is being brought to light, right? I feel like this is the kind of stuff that we're now going to be shown, especially now that Saturn is in Pisces and we're in a full moon in Virgo. There's just that type of energy now where we're going to be deeply in tune with our emotions, right? I feel like it's going to possibly feel chaotic, and this is also the energy I'm feeling. There may be this energy of not knowing necessarily how to move about this, because this just very well may be your internal state. This could just represent your negative self-talk, almost kind of feeling like a lack of confidence about your ability to manifest what it is you want. But really that comes down to a co-creation with the universe, right? Set the intention to find forgiveness for people that may have hurt you. Find forgiveness for yourself, and trust that you're going to be able to move forward in a healthier direction. You just kind of got to let these emotions pass, right? If you're feeling very chaotic and you're feeling like everybody's out to get you and the world's out to get you, whatever the fact, you're going to see more of that. But if you focus more on what you're learning from the situation, how you can grow from the situation, and how you can use this knowledge to manifest something better for yourself, that's going to allow you to step into this Queen of Cups space, okay? For the rest of the cards that we have coming out, we have the 8 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Cups, right? We have Sky King, which is the King of Swords. Excuse me, it's been a while since I've used this deck. So we have the Fool, or no. We have the Earth Kitten reverse, which is Knight of Pentacles reverse. No, Page of Pentacles reverse. 2 of Wands reverse. Earth King, which is King of Pentacles reverse. Queen of Pentacles reverse. 3 of Cups reverse. And back to the 8 of Wands. Like I said, there's something being left behind here, man. That we're getting a lot of this really long-held energy. I don't know if this is you setting boundaries in a family dynamic. I feel like with the 8 of Pentacles here, this is you moving towards your 10 of Pentacles. You're going towards what you know you want. You may not be at the 10 yet, but you're moving there, right? See, the thing about it though is we have so many other Pentacles. I don't know if we had any upright Pentacles, but we had the King, Queen, the Knight. Did we get every single one? I think we got the King and the Queen. No, almost. No, we did. We got every single king in the deck. So this could very well be a family dynamic you are setting yourself apart from right now. This is what I'm seeing here, man. Somebody here is moving away from a family dynamic. Whether it feels like a friend group, I'm going to be completely honest with the Ten of Cups here. This could be family. Ten of Pentacles would be more family to me. Ten of Cups can represent more friend group. It just feels like a friend group. I don't know if this resonates with you, but I feel like there's a friend group that's falling apart, right? This isn't a celebratory time. This is like third party energy, but it's not romantic. It doesn't feel romantic. It feels like there's something here that's been causing issues in this person's life. Could be you or your person, but am I forgetting one of them? I thought we got every single one. I'm tripping, man. I could have sworn we got every single one. I must be tripping. Yeah, I thought we had every single one, but we have almost every single one, so maybe that's what it is, because we didn't get the Knight. Yeah, because the Knight of Pentacles isn't here, maybe that's you going off in your own direction. I feel like you're just deciding to no longer feed into this kind of energy. It's very petty. These are people who are very codependent, whether that's financially or relying on you for a place to live or relying on you for some kind of physical sustenance, whether that's you supporting them emotionally, whether that's you constantly being for them at the detriment of yourself. I feel like that's being left behind. I don't feel like that's something you're sitting here really dwelling on anymore. Again, this is going to resonate as it does. It's a general, so don't force it, right? If you don't have any like intuitive hits on anything like this at all in your life, if you're not even suspecting it and you're reading this, you're watching this, and you're thinking to yourself like, this doesn't make any sense, don't force it, dude, because honestly, this could be for you in the future. This could be for somebody else that hasn't seen it yet. It could really go any which way. But honestly, man, I feel like because you're deciding to, it doesn't feel like you're at a crossroads anymore. It's either somebody here has been ignoring what's been shown, right? I don't feel like that's the case. I mean, we could see the Two of Wands reversed as somebody not like making a decision, but it feels like a decision is being made. And I feel like that's somebody going towards their Ten of Cups. Like this is, whether this is you or somebody you're dealing with, this is somebody not listening to these people anymore. All these people that may have been talking bad about the relationship, they may have gotten in the way of the relationship. This may have been the third party. It may not have even been romantic. It could have just been friends and family and their opinions and their needs for this person to rely on them. And now this person is like, nah, man, like I'm in my King of Swords here. Not only am I speaking my truth, but I am true to my convictions. This is somebody who has been through a lot. The King of Swords is not somebody who gets to the King of Swords by not doing anything, by not going through hardships, by not making difficult decisions and having tough conversations. This could also be what's coming in. There could be a tough conversation that comes in surrounding why something wasn't moving forward, why there was some kind of falling out, why somebody moved away from a relationship, why somebody rejected even just the starting of a friendship. I feel like whether that's this person moving away from a bunch of stuff to move towards you moving away from a bunch of people to go towards your Ten of Pentacles, or somebody trying to come forwards to talk about what this Ten of Cups can look like for you both. It's going to be different for everybody, right? Let's go ahead. We're going to pull some more cards with the Cat Tarot, and then we're going to probably close out with the Hieronymus Bosch, okay? Yeah, under the sun, we have the King of Cups. We have the King and the Queen of Cups. This is two people who have very deep emotions for each other. We have the Ten of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. There may have been a lot of surrounding drama, man, but like I said in the short video and in the beginning, that's being cleared out. And I think that's where that survivor's guilt is coming from, because now it's like knowing that if you go in this direction in this relationship, there may be people that just aren't happy about that, right? Maybe you guys got into a really bad fight or something. Maybe there was some kind of fallout. Maybe there was some kind of toxicity that went on between you two. And even though that happened, there's still the ability to heal it and move forward into a healthy place. The difference about toxic dynamics and healthy dynamics is healthy dynamics always have the capacity to be toxic. Everybody has that capacity. The difference is when you see those patterns, you choose to heal those patterns individually and coming together to heal them together. And I feel like that's the difference. The toxicity is when you refuse to look at yourself, you refuse to do the work on yourself, and that's reflected in the other person, and you're both just having a shadow boxing match. That doesn't seem like what I'm seeing here. This looks like two people who are very emotionally mature. They're working on themselves. They've taken the time to go in their own corner to focus on what they need to heal in order to move things in a healthy direction in this relationship, to move towards that 10 of Cups space. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Cups. This is letting go of confusion. We have the Floating Cat reverse, which I want to say is the Hangman reverse. And then we have the 5 of Wands reverse, right? 5 of Wands reverse came out in the short video today, right? And then this also came out in the short video. This also came out in the short video. This also came out in the short video, okay? We have the Tower, 5 of Wands reverse. We have the 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 7 of Cups, Hangman reverse. I don't know, man. It's kind of like another energy I'm picking up on now, where somebody that was refusing to see the truth of a situation. This is somebody who was not willing to do the work on themselves. Hangman reverse is somebody who is essentially just avoiding something, avoiding something that has to come to an end, avoiding their own part in how their pettiness and their petty ways have caused this Tower. And that's kind of what we are picking up on too, right? Somebody kind of feels stuck. It's almost like somebody feels trapped by their own decisions. This is somebody who regrets their actions. I feel like somebody was caught in illusions. There was people around them keeping them stuck in illusions, whether this is you or them. And I feel like not only are you seeing through these illusions now and freeing yourself with the 8 of Swords, but you're walking away from anything that was keeping you stuck in that in the first place, right? That's what we were picking up on again in the short video. Friend groups, fake friends, snakes, karmic lovers. We're all karmics at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, I just said that twice, didn't I? At the end of the day, we're all karmics, but what I'm trying to say is I feel like something here is being brought to light. That's some very real realizations that's causing somebody to see a situation for what it is. And because of that, it's either somebody seeing something to be toxic for how it was toxic, and that's you making the decision to whether you want to stay or whether you want to go, or you're just choosing to go in a whole new direction, or you and your person deciding to go in a whole new direction. I don't know. Let's get some clarification on this here. Feels like there's just a lot of, I don't know, it just feels like feels like there's a lot of tension, you know what I mean? I'm picking up on a lot of tension, and I don't feel like this is between you and another person. It could be, but I feel like you may have gone into separation to work on this tension with individually, so you don't gotta, you know, trigger each other any more than you already have, because you have work to do as individuals, right? So bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Coins, which is basically Queen of Pentacles, asking for help, poverty, and using your skills. And then we have Sin of Wrath, anger, rage, inability, incompetence, and conflict. Mistress of Terror, which I want to say is the High Priestess, I'm not sure. Control, submission, feminine power. Okay. Yeah, man. Like I said, I feel like this is the type of, this could be a mother figure is what I'm picking up on. This could be somebody's mother that was causing issues in somebody's life. Somebody who's very vindictive and very petty and needs things to be their way at all times. You know what I mean? It's with the Mistress of Terror. I mean, this is the kind of card where it's like somebody is very controlling. This is the kind of card where somebody really needs things to go the way they want them to go, right? It's like somebody who, they act very nice and what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody who really needs somebody else's help. Somebody who plays the victim. This to me feels like somebody that's playing the victim. This is somebody who has acted out of their impulses, caused a Tower moment in a relationship, and now they're facing the implications of what that is, right? And this could be very well be somebody connected to your person who was trying to manipulate them, knowing that they were trying to leave the connection to go towards you, or you trying to leave go towards somebody new, and this person now realizing that you're not going to be supporting them in the same way, and so now they feel like they have to do the most to get you to continue to support them. But I don't feel like you're doing that anymore. I feel like you've seen the truth of the situation, and there's no going back from that. It's one of those things where whatever this person has done, I don't feel like there's any going back from the situation at all. I feel like it's one of those things where you're just kind of moving forward in your own direction, and I don't feel like you're letting anybody hold you back. If this is somebody you're dealing with, they're not letting anybody hold them back. Okay, let's go ahead and just get one closing message here. We're gonna go and close this out. Let's just do some advice real quick. We're gonna do some advice with the Hieronymus Bosch, and then we'll close it out with the animal messages, and then I'll take it over to Patreon to delve into these energies. Those already came out. Bottom of the deck is we have death. Let things fall away. Where there is death, there is new life, right? The death card, something needs to come to an end for something new to come out, right? That's what we've been seeing for a long time. I feel like you made those decisions, and now this may be somebody connected to you that is now seeing that, right? Everybody has to heal in their own process, you know? So we have King of Vessels, which is King of Cups, 2 King of Cups, and 2 Queen of Pentacles. This is a fair man, humility, gathering blessings through work. Then we have King of Skates. It actually came out in the reverse. I don't take reversals in this deck, though. Lack of help, distractions, and self-centeredness. Again, I feel like this is just emotionally manipulative energy. As an advice, I feel like this is just asking you with the Page of Berries, helpful, giving, sharing, and a friend. This is asking you to be very wary of the people that you accept help from, okay? There may be people that are offering their emotions. They may come back around to try to fix things, or, you know, try to get back in your energy because maybe you cut them off and you didn't even do it. The universe did it for you because maybe you were, you know, maybe you were ignoring it and you weren't doing it, and now you were like, okay, I got to cut this off. The universe is giving you no choice. That was also what was coming through in the short message. Being left with no choice as to what to do. I don't feel like there's a question anymore. I don't feel like it's something where I don't even feel like this is somebody that you are willing to give a chance anymore. This could be somebody from your past that you're just like, you know, I don't even really feel this anymore. Like, I don't even know if I want to be friends at this point. I think it might be easier to just walk away, to focus on tending my own garden, to heal from the situation. I feel like that's what's going on here. You're choosing to walk away from something and to heal from it because there's no sense in keeping yourself stuck in a one-sided relationship, right? And I don't know, man. It just feels like this is something that's run its course. I feel like this cycle of this relationship has run its course because this person has been consistently self-centered. They have always thought about themselves first. They've always put themselves first. They've always done what they needed to do to kind of keep themselves in a certain situation without actually thinking about how that would affect you, right? And I don't necessarily feel like they did it on purpose, but now the universe is now showing them that it's like, okay, this person that may have been around you causing any kinds of issues, they're now seeing the truth of it and putting an end to it and choosing to heal. So if this is not you resonating in a situation like this, this very well may be somebody you are connected to having these realizations. That was the main message on the short video. Seeing the snakes and the fakes, cutting them off, putting an end to it, and healing, right? Let's go ahead and get a final closing message here at the the animal messages. I'm just trying to organize these cards so I got room, and then I'm going to go ahead and take this over to an extended on Patreon. We're just going to delve into these energies a little bit and see what wants to come out. Okay. Alright, fine. That didn't take long, and it fell in my seat. Can I get it? Perfect. Almost. Gotcha. Crab says, show your emotions and regenerate love. Okay, so the message I'm getting here, man, chameleon, bottom of the deck, we got this last reading. Conceal ambition with patience until it is time to make your move. I feel like somebody here isn't really showing you their true intentions just yet. And I don't feel like it's because they have bad intentions, but it's because it just feels like somebody here wants to fix things. I mean, that was what we picked up in the last reading, and whether or not that's happened, these are timeless readings. I feel like this is asking you to be open to love, man. I feel like the person you've been dealing with has been through a lot that they haven't even told you because they might not know you like that. And it's this energy of just trusting this person and learning to trust again. I feel like trust issues, you have to learn to trust again. Everybody's going to hurt you in a relationship. It's just the facts of life, man. Every relationship and every person you meet has the intention, or not the intention, I hope not, has the potential to hurt you in one way or another. It is up to you whether you want to fix a relationship with somebody, but it looks like you're going to have an opportunity. Like I said, we had the Sun that came out, we had the King and Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. It looks like there's going to be an opportunity to fix a situation with somebody, right? And I feel like this person just want to tell you what's been going on. They want to tell you why that they were kind of in this chameleon space, changing colors, acting different, because there was people around them that were manipulating them. They may have been very, very gullible. They may not have even known a difference, right? Up to you whether you want to give that a chance, but it looks like you're going to have that opportunity too, right? That's where I'm going to leave this reading. We're going to take it over to Patreon, and we're going to delve into these energies a little deeper for anything else that wants to come out. If you do want to book a personal reading or, subscribe to my Patreon, all of that is in the description. The only way to book a reading with me is sending me an email or DMing me on Instagram. I will never contact you in any way. If you want to listen to my song, The Magician, that is also in the description. But that said, I love you. Congratulations on making it through another cycle of Saturn moving into Pisces. We just came out of Aquarius. Man, that said, I just want to let you guys know I do appreciate you. I really appreciate talking to you guys in the comments, man. I have fun doing that. It really makes my day. I appreciate the likes, the subscribes, and just all of your support in general. It really does mean so much to me, man, and it really motivates me to continue to do this for y'all because I like helping y'all. So, that said, I love you, and I'll see you in the next reading, and goodbye.